Good day, human Latios slaves. This is Latios Zoo. We're welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now, with the Battle of Legends competition coming up, right before the competition started, I actually started doing some practice battles with the team I was using for that competition. So my team was Porygon 2, Sylveon, Kangaskhan, Kyogre, Cresselia, and Darkrai. Well, I actually battled Lightning again with this team, and here is what happened. Now, of course, this is a single battle, whereas the battles for that competition were double battles, but this is just using the entire team in a single battle. So I started off with just Ducky, while Lightning led off with the Slurpuff. So I figured he's probably going to Belly Drum, and, Belly Drum Citrus, so we can use that then on Burden. So I just wanted to attack him right off the bat, because I wanted to get rid of that thing, because that thing could be a real threat. So I went for a Stab Tri-Attack, hoping to either get rid of that thing or to get some hacks on it. And I'm able to get a crit. Not exactly the hacks I was expecting, but I'll take hacks whenever I can get it. So he goes into his Lucario, and he actually, well, afraid of the close combat, I actually switch out and go into my Cress. But he actually Mega Evolves into Mega Lucario, which is an Uber, but I definitely don't blame him since I am using, like, 3 Ubers myself. So, good for him for semi-evening the score, I guess. However, that close combat isn't gonna do, like, anything to Cresselia. So, I mean, plus I'm leftovers, so, yeah. Plus, and he has the lower defense. He does the smart move and just takes out the Lucario. And switches into his Greninja, which was the genius move, because my Psychic isn't going to affect the Greninja at all. So that's that. So he's going to go for a Dark Pulse, which, smart move on his part, must say. It's going to do a lot. Not quite enough, so I'm able to go for a Signal Beam, which is going to be super effective, but not quite enough to get the knockout. So, what can I say? But at that point I figure, yeah, I'm gonna lose Cresselia if I keep her in, so I actually switch into Sylveon, because I figure he's gonna go for a Dark move, most likely. This way, I mean, the Dark Pulse won't do quite as much damage, and it doesn't. So, then he just withdraws his Greninja, and goes into his into his Scizor, so I'm able to just get a little damage down on that thing, but it's not going to be too much because, well, it's not very effective. It's going to go for a Bullet Punch, no setup at all, just a Bullet Punch, and it's still enough to take down my Sylveon. So I go into Kyogre because I figure, unless he can do a lot of damage, Kyogre is going to wreck house with a Water Spout. So he goes for a Bullet Punch, which I kind of expected because he wants to do something, because he wouldn't be able to outspeed Kyogre otherwise. And I actually went for a Thunder, predicting the switch, just in case, but whatever, it's still enough to take him down. So, he actually goes into Garchomp, and goes for that Outrage, which is going to hurt. But it didn't matter too much, because I wasn't going to go for a Water Spout, I went for an Ice Beam, which is going to take down the Garchomp. Or at least, it would have taken down the Garchomp had it not been for its Focus Sash. So the Outrage will take down Kyogre. But that's okay, because now he's confused. So I go into Cresselia. As long as he can hurt himself, Cresselia will be fine. But of course, he's going to break through the confusion and go for an Outrage, which will take down Cresselia. So, yeah, Focus Sash Garchomp. It's a thing, and a powerful one. But that's fine, I can just go into Kangaskhan and just Fake Out. So I just go for the Fake Out. which is fine with me because that's goodbye Garchomp. And the rain stops, which is what it is. So he's gonna go into his Mega Lucario, and I'm just gonna Mega Evolve my Kangaskhan into a Mega Kangaskhan. So I can just go for, well, he's gonna go for a close combat. I just have to hope that Kangaskhan can survive, which Kangaskhan cannot survive. So yeah, Mega Lucario, Mega Kangaskhan. when both are invested in speed, Lucario's probably gonna take it. So he's gonna go for the close combat on Darkrai, but Darkrai will actually survive thanks to the Focus Sash, and his defenses will fall. So I can just go for a Focus Blast and not miss, may I say. Darkrai did not miss. So it's going to easily one-shot the Lucario. Good thing I didn't go for the Dark Void there. Of course, Talonflame is easily going to take down Darkrai. But still, the Focus Sash is pretty useful. And of course, he's going to be Leftovers, Talonflame, because that's obviously what's going to happen. So then I just go into just Ducky, because why not? So now I have a Gale Wings Porygon 2. He's going to Swords Dance up, which was probably not the best move in the world for him. I don't know. I guess it... The thing is, he knows I have Thunderbolt. Well, I have Thunderbolt, so I am going to be able to one-shot his Talonflame. So yeah, getting greedy with the Swords Dance isn't exactly the best move in that case. So then he just goes into his Greninja. So I'm going to go for an Ice Beam, just so I don't have a super effective attack, little hit with the Thunderbolt. Of course, I kind of expected that, so I went for the Tri-Attack, which would be Stab, and that will easily be enough to take out the Greninja. And that is what happened. So, this team, I mean, it's kind of ups and its downs, but the true test will be how it does in double battles. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.